In ancient times, the sacred mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has two things about it. One, it's filled with gold and diamonds.
And there is some kind of weird magic. What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to yourself. Today it's the Lucky Miner, and here we are at the Pickaxe Master. Hello, Gibesh. How are you doing today? You're muted.
Oh my God. Thank you, Bruno.
You go.
I'm good. I'm good. Let us know how you're doing, everyone in chat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good.
Write in those comments, let us know how you're doing and if you're feeling lucky today. And welcome everyone that has joined us now. We've got, I think for the view count, I think we got traded in the meantime,
Yep.
maybe.
Yep.
Was that Alfdark, maybe?
It was.
He's
It
not
is.
online anymore. So Alfdark, thank you for rating us and welcome everyone that has joined the channel now. Let me give a quick and warm welcome to Wicked YouTube, 322 confirmed, Wapax, Beasties, Mukduck in the house. We're going to have the first fun facts of 2023. We've got PG Metaverse as well here. The yoke is on you, Fred and Ferd, Huddle Hill, Alfdark, Go West, Tom Voxel, Noble Arcade, Phantom Rebel Crumb, Ian the IT Guy, a Wet Noodle, Wapax, the Sugar Cubes, Breezias, Blue Tulip, One Box, Besmir, Vox Machina, and I am Bengali. How you guys doing today? Hope you're feeling lucky because we're going to start the Lucky Miner. And to be different than every other stream, usually we say that we want to raffle just in beginning to get these rewards for early members that join here. Let's do one raffle right now. So if you have not filled it in yet, please do type in the chat LFM and you'll get access these to the today form to get mining. Here we go. There's also a second form in the chat, in the server, I mean, in the Discord server that you can get it if you have the rules for the Pickaxe NFTs. So it's silver, gold, ruby, and diamond. If you have those, get into the Discord server and you'll find a private form for you to fill, which will be a raffle only for Pickaxe owners. Having that said, we're going to start already with the first one, which will be the general one. So we've got 11 responses. Let me download it straight away. Let's just start mining. Hell yeah. This is, I would consider this the Welcome Raiders raffle. So Althark, this one goes to you and everyone that has joined us now. All right, let's open up that sweet form. Let's get the RNG going, and let's do the first raffle of the day, because today it's the lucky mining day, and it should be all about mining, nothing else. Well, maybe some beans that we have also, and probably we'll do that very early, because we want to hear your thoughts, and we want to hear how you will approach this. How will you approach this type of news? So let's do, how much do we have right now? We have 12. It's already much more filled in, but this was at the time I downloaded the responses. We'll do more, so don't worry. There's going to be plenty of chances to mine today. So good luck, everyone. Let's start it right away. We've got number 8. Number 8 is the first lucky miner of the day. It's Wapax. Congratulations. You'll be the first lucky miner of the day. And let me, as usual, confirm what type of pickaxe do you have. If I'm not mistaken, from the last time you get yourself a chance to mine, it was a gold. So let me double and check that real fast. And by the way, is Wapax here? Hell yeah, he's here. GG. So let's get that gold pickaxe and let's start it going, right?
All right, it's called Pickaxe. So let's first get.
Let's go to the logic area and get that one. We've been working very hard on optimization. As you've seen on the top corner, the top right corner, we have something that you can access by pressing Control F9. And this was a sweet tip given by Althark. And here, although when we're streaming, we get way less frames per second. Way less. It takes a big chunk. Nonetheless, it's already starting to increase every stream that we do. This is something we've been working quite a lot, is how to optimize the map without compromising the map itself. So let's see how it works, how it behaves today.
Yep.
Okay, I've not double checked it yet. That's my fault. Everyone's ready to mine, except that there's no flag to go. So hopping really fast on Etherscan to do this, and just right after we can start, and I'll just give the news for today right away. Here we go. Already checked it, and it's a gold pickaxe. It does confirm. So all good. And Wapax
decided to go with gravel.
Gravel, it's hot again. I like this. I like how resources somehow they take turns. Like sand, we had sometimes that stone is hot. Sometimes we have sand, clay that is hot. Now we have gravel. All right. So please, everyone in the chat, do type good luck here for Wapax so that he can get the most prize ever here at the Misty Mountain on the Lucky Miner. And speaking in Lucky Miner, have you guys saw the leaderboard? We've got a really bump, let's say, by one of the members, which is 322 confirmed. He already passed the 10 sand bar, let's say. So not even the final prizes have been distributed. And you, in this case, you and everyone else that's ranked, but especially 322 confirmed because he already got a nice chunk of it, is already getting a lot of rewards before even the final reward, which is pretty cool. Okay, let's start with the good news, shall we? You know that we have a long roadmap, right, Givesh? And we have plenty of game modes to deliver. We have a lot of stuff planned for you to do, and we've been rolling out as soon as possible to launch them, and as soon as we are also prepared to embrace those types of new game modes, let's say. So we had about 3 weeks ago, we just installed, well, let's say 4 weeks ago or 5 weeks ago, it was 1 month and 1 week that we did the NFT launch. So we had the Pickaxe NFTs launched to the marketplace, that most of you got one of those. And by getting, we launched the general mining leaderboard and the master mining leaderboard. So those were the first two gated play to earn seasons that you get access. On top of that, 2 weeks later, we implemented the best miner for resources. So now we have best miner for coal, iron, copper, silver, gold, etc., etc., and the list goes on. So we have adding those were 12 in total. Adding those, now we have 14 mining leaderboards for you to rank on if you are a pickaxe owner. What about if we add another? Now that it feels like, okay, this is already running. It feels pretty much stable, let's say, the way that everything is running. What about if we add another leaderboard to this list? But it will be a very different type of leaderboard. And it will also give you a reason to start to think about this and get yourself prepared to a lot of things that will come in the future that will also require this. So here it goes. It will not start today. It will not start next week. We'll give probably a 2 week in between for you to get ready for this. So we can say that in 2 weeks, we should be able to start clan mining league or clan mining seasons. you know what entails that? Just broke already?
Yep, and we did not get anything.
We did not get anything. God damn it. That was not so lucky at all today. Wapax, we're sorry for this. You're not able to get a prize today. But hey, sometimes you do get, sometimes you do not get. This is how it works. Let's wait for next one. All right, just to give now the complete explanation, clan mining seasons. It's somehow pretty self-explanatory. At the same time, it isn't. So what it will be? It means that it will be a leaderboard, a new one, that will be for clans. Actually, right now, there are 3 formed clans at the Pickaxe Master. So there's a lot of room. There will always be a lot of room for new clans, but in these early stages, there's only 3. So there's still a lot of members that don't have a clan, and there's still a lot of room to make new clans. And the ones that are already existing, they can still onboard more players. And we've got one box here. Who wants to join the impossible ones? So we've got another clan forming right here. And exploring saying, guess now I need to make a new clan. So let's go. What will be these mining clan leaderboards? The same way that we have the best miner for coal, for iron, for silver, and all those resources, we're going to create this clan leaderboard, which will be the sum of those resources throughout all the clan members. Which means, for example, we've got the doggies, for example. Let's say that one. I think it's one of the most populated, so probably there's some doggies members in here. It's easier to give that example. Imagine that they have several members that they are participating here in the Lucky Miner seasons. at least in the warm-up, when we go live and you are able to mine for yourself, you'll be able to do this by yourself. But right now, since we are in the warm-up season, the way that it will do is that when you get chosen to be mining and you get yourself some resources, you rank up in the leaderboards, you'll be counting for individual stats, like for the best miner for best coal or best copper, etc. Those resources will also be added up now to the clan mining leaderboard, which means that, let's say, we have player A. I'm not going to put any names. Player A has gotten throughout the season 12 copper ores, you got 15 silver ores, and you got 2 gold. That was player A. So all those resources, they will count into the stats of the clan that is from. Player B, also from that clan, got 17 coal, 3 copper, and 5 silver nuggets. That total will also be part of that same clan leaderboards. So they will sum up their prizes from the clans that they are common from. So all the doggies from the doggy clan, whatever prizes they're getting, it will add up to the clan leaderboard. In the end, we will not be counting these ones as regularly because it's going to be especially doing this manually, it will be a lot of work. But what we will do is in the end of the season, we will see which members are part from which clan, and then we'll sum up and add those values into the final clan leaderboard. Maybe we can do an update maybe from time to time. We still have to see how it works. It's like we're discussing. It's about feasibility. Everything is done manually at this stage. We do not have things automatically, which is something we'll be looking for in the future, to have all of this just going poof as it is. But right now we want to make it possible, and the only way to make it possible is by doing it manually. So hey, we'll have to stick with it, and it is what it is. But we want to start this in 2 weeks. So in these 2 weeks, you have time to get yourself inside a clan, form a clan, and just for you to be ready to participate in these new game modes. And of course, this will be only for pickaxe owners as well. And it's going to give you these 2 weeks so you can get yourself ready. These are the beans for today, and we want to hear your thoughts. What do you think about it? And how do you think that these could also improve and progress? How do you see things going forward? Speaking in clans, there's also clan structures. And for that, let me give here the website. We do make a recommendation for you to look at the website. There's a light paper there, and there's in the light paper one section that talks about clan structures. And when talking about clan structures, it actually talks on how to manage a clan. How can you actually make how a clan leader can manage the prize distribution within its own clan, and how the ranks work within the clan. And on the new websites, there will be also a clan section where you will be able to manage the clan, talk with the members, assign them clan roles and ranks. And when we will do the distribution of the prizes, that will happen automatically because we will have that structure in the websites. So it will be some sort of family tree that will be very easy because you'll have wallet integration. So we know that this clan has this amount of players, which we have also their corresponding wallet addresses. So when we're about to give a prize, we assign the prize to this clan, and depending on what the structure is, everything will be distributed automatically, which will be very easy for all of us to manage everything. And in terms of for you to manage a guild, you will have this type of tool as well, which will create transparency, and it will be automatic. Like, okay, when the prizes come, they just poof, get distributed however they have been settled to be. So take a look there if you want on the website, the light paper, you can read it. There's going to be also with the new website a new version of the light paper that has more stuff that's not included there, and it has the information more detailed and fine-tuned. That light paper was written almost 1 year ago, so there's a lot of things that's already evolved, developed, changed, and we want to make an update on it because it truly deserves. There's a lot of information that could be there that's still not there, and now that we have done this for a lot longer, we are able to specify more things that are written there. So if you find any information that feels like it's kind of outdated, because it might be really outdated, but don't worry, it will be there, a new one. And Gibash, it's somebody stop me. I just keep rambling nonstop.
But it's really interesting what you're saying.
You know what I think it's more interesting?
I can think of only one thing.
I'm pretty sure you're going to give the correct answer.
Yeah, let's go mining.
Let's go mining. LFM. And hey, actually, we did this wrong. And MuckDuck, actually, there's two things more interesting than this: mining and fun facts. We've got MuckDuck. MuckDuck is the geologist here at the Pickaxe Master. And as you're already used to, on the Lucky Miner on Wednesdays, he usually comes here on the stream and gives you fun facts for you to learn something. And I have to speak for myself. I've learned a lot of cool stuff. I've seen myself in a lot of conversations like, hey, did you know that the Everest mountain is a mountain formed by two tectonic plates that are pushing each other, and it actually grows like the size of a nail every year? So it's growing like 2 millimeters or 2 centimeters. Well, 2 centimeters seems like a long nail. Anyway, but just to say that it keeps growing every year. It's always 2 millimeters. Actually, it was not bad. I would have passed the test. Just helped me so much in different type of conversations already. It was like, hey, I know something about this. I learned this in the stream. And welcome, Tempa Studios. How are you guys doing today? By the way, what are you guys working on? I usually like to ask this whenever we see a studio or someone that we know that's actively a creator. And if you want to share something that you've been working on so that the community also can follow what you're doing. And also, let me go here really fast. Twitter, Pickaxe Master, but let's search. If you're not following it yet, please do. Here we go. Please put a follow right here on Tempa Studios, as they do wonderful and amazing stuff here on the sandbox. And let's go for the first fun fact of the day. And while we do so, I'm going to raffle the second Lucky Miner of the day. And this one will be for pickaxe owners now. Since the last one was on general, we make it.
Tempe Studios has a lot, some client projects, but a bunch of monochrome stuff about to pop off. So some beans here.
Right. Excited to look at it. Monochrome is their main IP, if I'm not mistaken, where they have a lot of things. They have comic books, they have videos, they have a game. So there's a lot of content with their own IP and brand, which is the Monochrome. So I'm kind of excited. You've been teasing us like for what? 1 year, at least that I remember. When I joined the sandbox, I was already getting teased by Monochrome. So about 1 year into development, I would say that Tempest has this sort of the same approach as we do. We focus on these specific titles and we try to develop them as much as possible. So it's a really rich and detailed experience when it's live. So I have to say that I'm pretty curious to get into Monochrome land and explore. Did you know that Monochrome is in black and white, Gibbs?
Yep, I saw it in stream, I think, once or maybe twice, and yeah.
Hell yeah!
It was one of the first streams that I probably saw.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen, because I cannot imagine what will be a sandbox map just fully chromatic, just from black and white and all the shades in between. Okay, let me download real fast for pickaxe owners the form. Here we go. We've got 16 answers so far. And what about there? We were just talking, me and Gibbers, that it's too damn cold where we live. Well, I cannot compare myself to Gibbers because it's just he takes the prize all the way.
Well, at least for me, it's not that cold, but somehow my I don't know how this part is called in English, but it just feels a bit angry on me. So I'm just drinking tea, maybe trying to make it over to it. Like,
You do it well. Also, before we raffle, let's read out loud McDuck fun fact. So, did you know that in 2010, a 7.1 magnitude earthquake in New Zealand warped this railway into this shape? Image in the Discord. So, if you want to look at the image, you should go to the Discord and go to lobby. And let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, this somehow this kind of looks natural. The way that the railroad bended, but I'm pretty sure that
probably
that was
try to show for all the viewers,
yeah.
just in a little corner. Oh, just give me a second.
It felt like Superman passed here super fast and just bended that place like woof. Nature is an incredible thing, I have to say. Okay, and while you get that one, let me raffle already the second pickaxe of the day. So, like I was saying, we've got already 16 answers for the pickaxe owners. Keep filling them in. We've got a lot of pickaxes to give throughout the day, so let's do this. Good luck. We've got number 11. And number 11 is, what are the odds? Wapax again. But since Wapax has already been chosen to be one of the lucky miners, he cannot be chosen again. So, re-raffle time. And number 8. And who gets to be the number 8? It is One Boxed. Congratulations, fam. The Impossible Ones. Leader of the Impossible Ones just got himself a mining chance. And let's see, by looking on Etherscan, what type of pickaxe you own.
And just I will just show that that railroad, that earthquake made this. So yeah, that's interesting.
Pretty insane how it happened. Mugduck, thank you for the fun fact. And can you give us an explanation why that happened? Or is you just got it to know it just was like that? And I just confirmed One Box got a ruby pickaxe. It means that's 100 hit points that we have to spend now.
Right, no worries.
Well, time is limited and we got to do all the mining, so let's do it. And by the way, how did it behave when you were mining? Did you feel like the speeds of mining, were there many hiccups?
No, not as before. Though it still takes quite a bit of frames. So we do have a ruby pickaxe here.
Let's get that one. We've got One Box in the chat.
So just if you try to keep an eye on those FPS, so you, I don't know. Though it's definitely way better.
It's not perfect, but we're getting there.
Yeah.
Is gravel all right or too much? Gravel is good for us. In terms of time, it's good. Anything that's on stone or gravel, it's always good. Those are the highest tiers, so it should be pretty much feasible. So please, everyone that's watching this stream, type in good luck for one box so that he can get the most resources out of this mining session. So good luck, one box, and let's do it.
We did have a drop
From the
but
previous mining, yep. It should be somewhere. Also, I'm not sure if you noticed, I added a couple of mushrooms.
maybe.
I think it's something that does not...
Right here, I would say.
Yeah. Yep.
And right here.
I was trying to... So what was my thoughts? I was going on the map, and I was doing... Yesterday, I was just doing the tutorial quest. And I have to say, it was very late at night. It was after I did a lot of optimization on the map. So I was very sleepy. I was like, okay, let me just try to do one round of playing the tutorial quest on the map. And I started to go, and I was looking for blocks, as the quest would tell me, and I just ventured myself inside a mountain. And then when I completed the quest, I was like, okay, I need to get out of here. And at the same time, when I had that thought, I was like, where the hell am I? How do I get out of here? So I just started, you know what? I'm going to go in front and just go in whatever path I will find. And it was super hard. Even today, 1 year later, I still get lost inside this mountain, which is not... It's a good sign and not a good sign at the same time. It's a good sign because in terms of replayability, there's a lot of replayability. You probably cannot tell, like, okay, I know the... Except for you, Gibbous, it's very hard to just know this map by hand. The way that it's made, it's really well made. It's really a giant maze. And oh, you can type respawn when it's live. That's also right. We do not have respawn over the game maker. But that's a good suggestion. Anyway, just to get out of there, I was completely lost. And I was thinking about what Joseph told us during the GMA show about having some fireflies, mushrooms, some little things that would stand out in the map. And unconsciously, like, there's so many... I could see when you're going into that direction, Gibbous. Those mushrooms, my eyes just caught the attention of that because they were very shiny. They were different from all the color palette that was around it. And by just having that, like, I feel compelled to go that way because there's some shiny things going in that direction. And so while I was also optimizing the map, I was like, whenever I found a place that would lead to an artifact, for example, for Steel Braids quests, whenever we had a climbing route as well, something that was related to quests, or it would be, for example, to show an important path, I was putting those mushrooms. So it's like, okay, at least players know if they saw some mushrooms or if they see some mushrooms, it's because there's something important around here, and also will serve as a geo-reference whenever you're going like, oh, I remember this place. I remember these mushrooms. So I've been here 2 times, 3 times, and I know that if I go right, I know that's not the way. I did that 3 times and I got lost 3 times. So maybe now I decorated the map. Let's go left instead. One of the alpha seasons game had simple arrows as direction. That was super helpful too. There were actually not one. There were. I remember seeing arrows in more than one game. It was actually Lululand. I remember having those sort of poles with different arrows and different directions, like where you should go. Just remember that one in the top of my head. I'm not sure, Gibbous. Would it look? How would some signs look here? Like some arrows, like wooden arrows, just pointing like exits, or
Well,
would it?
my opinion on games that I really love the games, those which I cannot beat. If I can beat the game, sorry, go find another game.
You like challenging stuff.
Silver ore. All right.
Nice. All right. Congratulations. We got ourselves the first prize of the day. And it's a silver ore. Also, I did not take note of what we're doing here. So we got ruby pickaxe. We're mining gravel. This one has went to one box. All of this. We've got a silver ore already, so let's keep going. I still cannot forget about the ruby that we had last one. And
Yeah,
Bengal is asking, what happened to the booby traps? Will they get removed?
So we do have simple booby traps, but those who are demanding like more logic, more detectors, I think
We have a couple of those ready in the basement.
yeah. So there is definitely some places where it could be placed. Though my question is, of course we can try, but I hope like
Such a nice area. I like so much that view.
so I don't know. The performance can always be better, and I'm just thinking which things are the most important. But definitely, I see that traps are in there when the performance get better, because I really believe that Sandbox will really improve this engine, and like there will be 9x9 maps which are fully decorated and they run without any lag. So I think there definitely will be traps, many traps. At this moment, there are some, but not that much. We have some logic ready, but not on the map, just because the logic is like probably the hardest thing. To place it is quite easy. You can always like make some sort of area even more full, though it also makes some challenges. So okay, even if I die with my pickaxe, do I lose it or something? So also we have to think about that. And at this moment we have trying to make that logic works 100%. So adding traps is the next thing, I think. And we not stopping developing right now. I think that as much as Sandbox grows, we are growing, and definitely the map will upgrade to to give the content that players want. So yeah, I think not it's a development thing, and those traps are really interesting, but just to having them ready at this moment looks enough. At least for my opinion, because we really solved it, like saw it what we can do. It will give ideas what we can do other traps, and yeah, I don't know. At least that's my opinion on traps and on this map. Basically it's a whole trap. So Bruno, as Bruno said, so if you go deep enough and you don't know the way out, you're like trapped. And yeah, it can feel like that.
And you become one of those NPCs that are like, I've been mining here for days.
Yeah, but at least when I was building, at least that was the idea, to give a challenge.
Yeah, actually, when I found those NPCs when I was getting lost, and I find those NPCs, I was like, I've been here for days. I was like, man, I'm totally related to you. I've been here for hours and I cannot go out. But Respawn will help you so much. And yeah, the way that you said it, Gibash, it's totally right. The way you explained it, yeah, traps will be cool. They're not the most important thing. And as the game engine keeps developing, we'll be able to have more room to implement more stuff. But yeah, the main goal is to have the game working 100%. And then after that, if we can add extra layers and extra stuff on it, we
Another
will do
two
so.
silver ore.
2 silver ores, let's go. 1 box. You're already getting there. Leaderboard, here you go. At least in 3 different type of leaderboards. Also, everything that's going to be mined now, it still does not count for that clan. The way that we will do for clan will we will announce it in 2 weeks when it goes live. We still have just to check what happens if we go through one route, or what happens if we go throughout another route. So there's two ways that we can do it, and we'll see. We're still seeing which could be working the best. Anyway, this is still season warm-up season. So whenever we got to season 1, it still had a lot of things that still takes time. So there's going to be a lot of room for improvements. And I'm Bengali is asking, can we show UI for Elf of Pickaxe Left? We would love that, but it's not possible. The way that the counters we have right now, there's no way, because we have 5 different of blocks, 5 different type of blocks, and each one of those blocks take different HPs from your pickaxe, which means having a general counter will not give you the correct information on how much HP there's left. Another silver ore. Let's go.
So 3 silver ores. Very good.
And it makes it 3. So Bengali, as for now, as it is, it's not possible yet. Nope. Unfortunately, not yet.
I guess the only thing,
if you drop the pickaxe and turn on name tag with L. No, because the logic of the pickaxe is not on the equipment that you're holding. We can try it. Do you want to try it?
Yeah.
Drop the pickaxe on the ground and then press L. But it
Do we
will
have
not.
iron pickaxe that we did use?
For example, let's see. Also, there was an amazing video that I saw. I cannot recall who shared this one, but it will not count because this is equipment. It does not have HP. The HP system is something that's based on the logic part, so you will not be able to access it.
When maybe, because you can see the health points of blocks.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe you can see the health amount of that asset. I don't know, but it's I believe like these features will be
in the future.
Yeah,
I was trying to think like, how could we do that? Like, can we get that logic part into the top of the mountain so we get a visual representation and you can actually see, for example, what's happening, and just have that logic like in a closed cage, everything full of invisible walls, but that they have collision, so players would not be able to go in, but they could check it and see how much HP there's left. I'm not sure, but in the future we feel like there's going to be more tools, more features that will enable us to get these done way easier.
Just an idea for future. We could have a stand, some sort of, which would just display information of your current state. But that's of course a lot of programming and a lot of logic. But yeah, it's step by step.
It is step by step. I will ask to Boss Killer how easy would just a counter, like just a physical, just a version that does not contain any logic, but it only shows how much HP there's left in there. Maybe we can have just a double system where it just shows how much HP there's left. There's no need to have actually any logic attached to it. All right, let's keep mining as we have more pickaxes to give, and we are into 45 minutes of the stream. This is the 3rd miner of the day, and we still got a couple of pickaxes to give. Actually, this is the 2nd, not the 3rd even. So let's try to speed it up so we can give more. Maybe it went downstairs.
That's interesting. Because I saw that rock move.
I saw something happening there as well.
That's interesting. I never saw it before.
Since if it spawned inside the asset, maybe it just got blown away. Like, when you have that collision versus collision and you get like that shooting stuff into nowhere.
The impossible is doing the impossible things.
Maybe it just got pushed into the ground. Maybe. Ah, no. This is what happened then. The tip of the pickaxe just broke. Okay.
And we try to do is just teleport downstairs to check if it dropped down.
If the drop has collision, I know what it's going on. Actually, the drop has collisions. Rail tracks. Okay, we've got another fun fact. Let's do so. So Mukduk is saying, oh, maybe this is still based in the last one, but let's see what's in here.
It dropped right there.
So it was pushed. It was pushed to the ground. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's it's the explanation. Okay, so we've got the explanation on what happened with that earthquake. But before I read this out loud, I want just to give the second one so we can keep mining while we go through this fun fact and maybe have a new one as well. So we just said for pickaxe owners, let's do a general, and we've got 29 responses so far. So bear a second with me. Let's get this form open. And let's do the second raffle for general. And here we go. Okay,
I'm
perfect.
just reading the Magdak explanation. Maybe I will try to read it out loud. So
perfect.
I will just turn on this image. Oh, it's interesting when things do not work as I think they should. Yeah. So rail tracks are built to support the weight of train and resist the forces exerted on them during use. However, they are still susceptible to damage in extreme conditions such as earthquakes. During an earthquake, the earth moves violently and can cause significant damage to structures built on top it, including railway lines. Rails can be distorted when subjected to forces that exceed their bearing capacity. This can happen when the earth moves with enough force to twist or bend the rails. This is the explanation. Yeah, but it looks like there is like less drag, like there is like length of some sort of drag, and it just went closer to each other. Like we have too much rails right here, it looks.
Kind of funny how it happened.
Yeah.
It feels like an artist just went there and just give its own touch to it, you know? Maybe we can know that Earth was the artist. And
Yeah, continue. Yeah, it's...
I just wanted to say that we already have the winner for the raffle.
Right.
And before we continue, let's do as we mine as well. Let's multitask. And the winner for the general, it is now Drakusha. Congratulations. If you're here, type in the chat so that you can claim yourself your prize. I've checked through your wallet and you do not own any pickaxe. So what we'll be doing is to raffle from 1. I'm going to make a raffle of a number. If it falls a 1, it will be an iron pickaxe. If it falls a 2, it will be a silver pickaxe. So good luck, and let's do this raffle to see if Drakusha will get either the iron or a silver pickaxe. But let's see if Drakusha is here before we do so. And back again to the topic of clan mining league or clan mining seasons. Do you guys have any insights, any questions? Would you like to change some ideas? Let us know in the chat. What do you think and how do you feel about it?
So I see Drakusha 16 minutes ago. He was here. So I hope he's somewhere around.
All or none. Yeah, usually we wait about 3 to 5 minutes.
And my question just straight away. So, for example, can I imagine that a clan,
Hmm.
basically, do I need to have a pickaxe that I want to participate in some sort of clan?
That will be to the own clans to decide that. They can say like, hey, this clan, for example, if I recall, the doggies when they decided like, okay, this is only for members that have a doggy avatar, a sandbox avatar.
Mm-hmm.
Or like they decided what were the rules, and maybe there's going to be another clan that's like, oh, this is only for pickaxe owners, and that's the entry level, and maybe this is for only for who possesses a ruby pickaxe, for example. That will be pretty much up to pickaxe on to the clan leaders. I can see, for example, people of crypto. We sent them an invite. Hey, do you guys want to form people of crypto clan in here? Because this is going to be a game mode. It could also make um, something that will unite the people of crypto holders and give them a common thing to do as well. So it's extra, I would not say utility, but there's like, you can create a community out of this, a guild, a clan, for members that have this avatar can make things together. And that will promote more engagement and it will bring the community closer to each other.
Mm-hmm.
So having that said, it will pretty much depend on how the clan leader will approach its own clan and what it visions for that clan to be.
When you said about maybe the clan only accepts the Ruby owners, Ruby pickaxe owners,
Hmm.
I had an idea. So can it be that like guild only approves that you can be only this clan member and not other clan members? Basically, can you have two clans
No,
joined?
you
Hmm.
can only be part of one clan. You can change clans, but you can only be part of one clan at a given time. So that's we have clan transfers, player looking for a clan. There will be more rules about clan transfers and all of that in the future. And Temple Studios is asking, so monochrome pickaxe clan? Hell yeah, we're looking for it. I could see some black and white pickaxes as well. That would look dope. And Besmer is also saying if should be also other communities involved, then we should make set rules that only avatars get inside clan. And Besmer, that will be something that clan leaders can decide. They can be like, hey, I don't care if you are part of the doggies, you are part of the Kun Aguero, if you are a part of the Thunderbirds, you are a Care Bear, as long as you own, for example, a gold pickaxe or higher, you can be part of this one. So they will be the ones actually deciding what will be the rules and not. For example, we have someone that we're going to have our own avatar collection. They can say, hey, only Pickaxe Master avatar collection only clan, or only people of crypto, only doggies. That will pretty much depend. But making it avatar only, that we're restricting the entry to be participating. And we want to be open. We don't want clients to be just restrained for that, because if it was to be an avatar only, then it would be a Pickaxe Master avatar only thing, not to restrict to other communities, so that they have access and get it. They have a perk just because it does not make any sense. So it's pretty much open for all. Clan leaders actually decide what will be the structure and rules. And hey, yeah, Tempest Studios, we can give you the details on how to form a clan and how to manage your clan and how to get players involved and onboarding, and the way that you'll manage your own clan. That will be pretty much to you. For example, Besmir, he does try to do a couple of things for his clan. This is still pretty much in early stages, so there's not very much things that can actually be done, but it's starting. It's a starting point for sure. And Mugduck also, now in another topic, did we raffled for Drakusha, right? We did not get an answer.
Yeah.
So
No.
okay, before we go, let's do raffle again then. So good luck everyone. we're raffling, and we've got lucky miner number 7. I like this one. Number 7 is Fred and Ferd. So congratulations, you got yourself to be today lucky miner. And let's see what type of pickaxe you own. If I'm not mistaken, you do own more than one. But let's see what happens. So I see a silver pickaxe here, but I know that's not the only pickaxe. There's also a gold pickaxe in here.
Is gold the best?
That's what I'm trying to see, trying to go through OpenSea, so it's easier. But I think so. Yes, it is. So the gold pickaxe, it is the best one. All right.
And Fred and Ferd wants to mine sand.
Let's do it.
Mm-hmm.
So Fred and Ferd, good luck. Everyone in the chat, please send good luck to Fred and Ferd, as it will be mining here and ranking up, or trying to rank up in the leaderboard.
So Bruno, maybe you want to continue, or should I have so many questions about this.
Okay, well, let me just go for the fun fact. I don't want to get it unnoticed,
Yeah.
and then we go back to questions. So MuckDuck, he's got a cool thing here for us. Diamonds are formed deep underground, about X kilometers below the Earth's surface. And we've got multiple answers for this. A, 50 kilometers. B, 150 kilometers. C, 15 kilometers. And D, 95 kilometers. This is a good one. I like this.
Mm-hmm.
So we got Breezius saying C. We got 322 confirmed saying D. Come on, it's almost 100 kilometers deep into the ground. I cannot believe it has to be that deep. And also there's a form, so you can vote in the Discord. And I'm going to vote on the least voted one. We've got 3 votes for A, we've got 3 votes for D, 2 votes for B, and 2 votes for C. If you want to participate, go to the Discord. That one is also there. You can just press in the answer that you want to give, and let's learn something cool. And now, while we do this weight compass, and while you're mining sand, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and before we go, good luck, Fred and Ferd. Let's do this. And now, hit me up or ask away the questions so that we can get those questions also answered to everyone.
So I don't see many questions on the chat, and I'm trying to mine at the same time. So you might just repeat your question in the chat if you have something to ask. I will read it out loud. But I want to ask, so how it is that I can participate in the leaderboard of the guild? So basically, do I need to be, of course, in a clan, not a guild, but a clan?
Mm-hmm.
So I need to be in a clan to give some benefits in it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So for you to help your clan to rank up, you need to be in a clan first.
Yeah. So, and basically, do I need to have a pickaxe that I want to give any benefits to the clan that I am in? Or can I be just a player who just wants to yeah? Or do I need to have a pickaxe to give some benefits to my clan?
Okay, well, for you to participate in the mining leagues, you should own a pickaxe.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be also the benefit to the clan, I would say. So if you have more miners in the clan, so if you do not have a pickaxe, you can still join a clan. You can still meet other people. You can still be part of a clan that's doing things together. But in order to participate in the clan mining league seasons, to contribute, let's say per se, you do need a pickaxe to do it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Um, so, can I have any pickaxe? Like, can I have a wooden pickaxe? Mm, and then I can participate?
Well, yes, it will be a different type of style. So when for landowners, when you're staking sand, uh, if you possess land, it gives you some sort of boost. So, for example, if you have one land and you're staking, it will give you a 1.1 multiplier boost. If you have two lands, it will give you a 1.15 multiplier boost, and so on, so on, so on. There might be something related to that. So the pickaxe might be boosters. So the more pickaxe that a clan has, the more multiplier booster will be.
Mm-hmm. All right. And uh, is so in that clan leaderboard, is it
Hmm.
the resources which give you some sort of benefits or rank in the leaderboard, or is it some sort of earned sand or some sort of rank?
Well,
Um,
if you think of the resources that everyone got, they are related to sand prizes as well. So probably what we'll do is to make a sum like the total amount of rubies, total amount of gold ores, total amount of silver, and then we're going to have a huge list with a lot of resources. But how do you know Clan A or Clan B has mined the most valuable bundle? So that way we'll have to transform those resources into their corresponding value in sand, and then see in total what was the best bundle. That's how we can determine who gets to be on first place, second, third, and so on.
all right. Um, that makes uh, me understand a little bit more.
Hmm.
Though I still have many questions. I'm not very quick on these kind of things, so I think I'm a good question giver. Probably people are getting it faster than I. Um, all right, and um, yeah. So I think I understand the basics.
Hmm.
Maybe there's some questions in the chat, though I don't see them
Not
any
yet.
at the moment. I can think of maybe a few more situations or things that I would love to know.
Hmm.
Mm, so I just want to also clear out, though I think that you can definitely go to Discord channel and just read the rules how to create a clan. Um, though we have coal
We have a
first drop
coal.
of this pickaxe. Yeah. Um, So there is some rules. How can you make a clan and some sort of requirements, and they are in the Discord.
Hmm.
Um, but just
They
thinking
are.
about all of this, and yeah, I think my understanding is now clear. I um, understand how it will work.
But those questions are great. Actually, just by putting those questions and answering them, I think it also enlightens everyone that's watching the stream. So, and everyone that would be watching the replay of the stream.
Mm.
So it kind
One
of kind of helps.
one box has, I think, a very difficult question.
Hmm.
Um, will the corresponding value of sand resources ever
Hmm.
change or remain the same at all time?
That's a very good question. We want to keep it the same all the time. That's would be our plan. The way that we've designed this, it would be that no matter how much would have the sand price to go up and down, these would still be feasible. We think. So what we thought because of that is some sort of second layer into it. Depending on the sand price, if it goes like, let's imagine that sand price now is priced at $25 a sand. Everyone will be like, hell yeah, let's do it. When does that day coming? But here at the Misty Mountain, let's say that the cheapest pickaxe, it costs 0.05 sand. So it will make, for example, a ruby pickaxe in that case would cost $25 to get in and would have 100 HP. A diamond pickaxe, which costs 5 sand, would be costing 125 sand to get. So, in one hand, we want to have the same value throughout the entire course of the game, but we still have to see how will affect if sand prices get too high. So if sand prices get lower, it still works. Although it gets to a place that it might be, okay, maybe I want to buy something more expensive, and we create an expansion that would be some sort of, well, in this case, it would be the Temple of the Four Winds, which is one of, also, in terms of the lore, the continuation of the story that we're having in for the Forgotten Runes. And we would have a map that would have also a mining logic, but it would have, for example, another higher tier. So it would be pickaxes that cost more sand, rewards that give more sand. So it would be like a high profile type of mining. In the case that if sand gets too low, for example, so we have something that is more expensive but also gives better prices. But for example, that the sand price goes higher, maybe we have to create the same, but at a lower level, even lower level. So instead of having, for example, the coal that gives 0.01, maybe we put an extra 0 there. We'll have to think of this, how it works, and create some more resources if needed, in terms of getting, in order to approach all different type of scenarios. But if we get, let me open up the calculator. So if it was 25 cents, $25 a sand piece, for example, an iron pickaxe, which is 0.05 cent, it will still be $1.25. It would not be the cheapest, but it's still feasible. In terms of economy later on, just to have, imagine that you got these resources and they'll also be used into crafting. So what probably will need to be adjusted, we're going to try to set up things to control the market price changes in order to keep it more stable as possible.
We just got our second coal.
Okay.
Mining from this.
And one box, please bear in mind that this is still not definitive. We're also doing alpha seasons and these tests and see how the market evolves throughout all this time, is also giving us a lot of data, feedback on how to improve the game, actually. I mean, in the sense of coal, 0.04 cent, for example. Okay, those values probably not, because they're already, the way that the economy and the tokenomics are designed, this is the way that they make sense. So changing the price of coal and everything else, maybe not. That is more unlikely to happen. Unlikely, just to state it right, that's what it is. But that is a very good question. So one box, if you have more questions like those or any other, keep them coming. They're really good.
I have a question. So, for example, I create a clan, and I call it, Gibbous Clan, and a lot of people join, and we mine, and then I go and change the rules that all of the sand only goes to me. Can I do that?
Well, you can, but there's a protection system to that. So there's governance forms. So as a clan leader, you are able to change. Remind me to not be on your clan. So there's the governance forms that you can choose. There's let me open the white paper. I don't know them for in the top of my head. I do know most of them, but I do not remember all of them. So let me open this real fast.
But it gives me an answer to I at least understand that there is a government system. So basically,
Yeah.
if I'm in wrong system, it's on me.
Yeah, as well. So we've got a monarchy, which has the king that receives 60% of all paid rewards, and then the council that receives 40% of all paid rewards. Then the followers, they get no reward. We've got republic, which the president gets 50% of the paid rewards. We've got the advisors that will get 25, the veterans that they will get 15, the member will get 10, the applicants will get none. Then there's the department's government system, which the president will get 35%, the generals will get 20%, the squad commanders will get 17.5%, the unit commander will get 12.5%, the unit leader will get 10%, unit members 5%, and applicants 0. Feudalism will have the lord, which will have 60%, the aristocrats will get 30%, the vassals will get 10%, and the peasants will get nothing. Now, the Brotherhood, it's a different type of clan membership. That's so the other ones, they can have pretty much infinite members. You can invite as much as you want. For Brotherhood, it's a type of clan that's only for 5 people, and they all receive 20% at the same time. So,
Just to another question, you're reading this from the white paper?
from the light paper, yeah, I am.
Yeah. So if anyone is interested into those governments, so they are there.
Mhm.
So just to continue that question, or so is there a system that basically when I create a clan, I decide on the government and I cannot change it in the middle of things?
So you'll be able to change it in the beginning. So let's do it like this. Let's imagine season 1. It starts, and you start with this governance form. Let me pick one. You start with feudalism. So on season 1, on the beginning, whatever clan form you have, it will be the one that will stick out during that season. And you know that by the end of the season, the prizes will be distributed accordingly the government system you have implemented in your clan. Before season 2 starts, clan leaders will have to announce if there will be changes in the way that they are managing their clan. So let's say that's you're 5 days into ending season 1, and they inform the clan leader, inform the moderators that, hey, for next season we're going to change from feudalism to monarch. The moderator will say, okay, it's noted. You can change it on maybe the website already. You can make that some sort of pending pending request. And then when we start season 2, you'll be able to change it, and all your members have been informed that the governments will be changed for season 2. So that way, you don't get members taken by surprise. So they're like participating in this clan, like helping everyone, playing, and then poof, they just drug you. Like, you know what? I'm keeping the prizes. So you know what you could be expecting as well. And how many coal did we get? How many prizes we got?
We get 2 coal
Okay.
and our pickaxe drop, and that 1 coal is before when I started to just checking if everything works.
So Fred and Ferd only got 2 coal.
Yep.
All right, Fred and Ferd, hope that you have fun mining. Congratulations, you're continue to rank in the leaderboard. Sometimes it's bit by bit. Sometimes you get some huge bumps and jumps into the leaderboard. But today it will be 2 coal, and that is 0.02 sand that will be sent later on to your wallet today. So I hope kind of helped to answer.
Definitely. All right. Of course, I understand that a lot of systems and government things are implemented inside the website that we are working on, and a lot of things will be clear out then. So it's a lot of questions that will be quite obvious then when we see the interface for your clan. Let's call it. I don't know.
Yep.
I imagine as it as some sort of interface. So
Hmm.
I definitely guess that. Well, other question: can you create your own government, or is there a list that you have to select from? So can I
So
basically create a script that decides on how much people play and just depends on that? So it's a government system that
so a new government system that's not listed there. So I
Mm,
think for the beginning we will run with those because we have to start somewhere, right? And we have
mhm.
to start with something that's already studied. It's solid. I'm Mangali. Thank you for coming. See you next one. So um, we have to start with something that's been studied before, and we can, I would not say control it, but we can manage because we know how it works. Later on, probably there will be more customization into it. And that would probably be one of the things that also we'll be able to customize. There's going to be, we will have in the future our own token, and that token will make some things possible, especially in terms of customization as well. There's going to be some features for it, but hey, too early to talk about that.
All right.
That's just a glimpse of things that will be thrown into that department. Besmir was saying that the doggies is a brotherhood. Well, Besmir, the doggies at the stage that there are, I think you have about 20 members in your clan. It cannot be a brotherhood. A brotherhood, it's a fixed type of clan that can only have minimum and maximum 5 members. That all of them they share the same rights and responsibilities, and they will share the same amount of the prize pool when it gets distributed. So I'm sorry to inform you, you cannot have a brotherhood at the doggies with 20 members because there's a maximum of 5 members for that governance type. And
Mm.
I can imagine, for example, sub clans. Imagine that you have a clan. For example, you can have a brotherhood that's made out of 5 clan leaders.
That's good idea. Like in the Albion, there is a MMORPG. So
Hmm.
basically, they are always creating a lesser guild for
Hmm.
players to get invite, and if they are doing really good, they are promoted to the next clan. And there is a whole system of clans that you
Hmm.
can go, and they are like huge alliances of people, which is created a system. Just they are like yeah, it's interesting. It's very very interesting.
I can see also that happening for alliances and that kind of stuff. Having a brotherhood only for clan leaders, and then those clan leaders also being the leaders of their own clan,
But
and then, for example, their generals, their most important right arms, for example, having their own smaller clan divisions as well. I'm not sure how that will work out or progress, but there's a lot of room there.
but as in the sense, you can be only in one guild at one moment.
For now, yes. Maybe in the future we keep develop some extra functionality type. I think setting things in stone, like just
Mm-hmm.
plain like
Mm-hmm.
that, it's something I tend to avoid. It's like a double-edged sword, like because members they want to know like how things will work out and how things will be planned, so they know how the game will work. But at the same time, as a dev, you know that later on there could be extra functionalities that can be added and can be implemented that will improve the game overall. So it's a mix of between of yes, it's going to happen this, and yes, there's room for improvements and more things to be implemented. So it's a so type of road where
Mm-hmm.
we're going. It's more like we're going toward this direction.
And Paclas 46 is asking, "Hey guys, I'm where can I get the dwarves to create a clan?" You do not need a dwarf to create a clan.
Yep.
All you need to do is just write a little bit of white paper what you need to do to create a clan.
Getting
There
the
is
Discord server.
yeah, or in the Discord server. and you basically, at least what I can tell, you need a certain amount of people. Um,
Yes, at least
just
5 members to start with.
yeah,
That's the minimum. So you have to talk with your friends, talk with other members, like, hey, who wants to join this clan? I want to start a clan. We've
yeah.
got one box is starting his own clan as well. I think it was Exploric that was also starting his own clan. There's a tab there that's only dedicated for clans. So take a look there, talk with some members, get to know them, like if you share some common interests as well. And if you have more questions, just come back at us. And we have the fun fact from MuckDuck that we have not given yet that was related to diamonds. And before we do that, Gibbage, we have to keep mining. Time is flying, and we
Yep.
have stones that are not being turned. So the previous one that we did for general, we did for pickaxe owners, we did general. So let's do for pickaxe owners once again. And we've got 17 filled in responses right now. Let's download it and see who will be the next lucky miner of the day.
So I can just read the answer for the question: diamonds are for deep underground. About what kilometer below the Earth's surface do diamonds start to form?
By the way, my response is 15 kilometers. I'm not sure if it's the right one.
15 kilometers. All right.
Yeah.
So MacDeck give us an answer. I will give the answer later, but did you know that diamonds are for deep underground, about 150 200 kilometers below the Earth's surface? They are created when carbon atoms bond together under extreme high pressure and temperature, 1300 Celsius and 1500 Celsius. The heat and the pressure cause the atoms to rearrange and form a lattice structure, so like a cube, which is what gives diamonds the unique properties and characteristics shine. Diamonds are thought to take millions of years to form, and they are hardest known natural material on Earth. The correct answer is B. So it's B, more than 150 kilometers deep.
Damn. That's a lot. How do you so they get out like what? When there's a volcano and they get popped out? When there's an earthquake and tectonic plates just get smashed along each other and the diamonds go along with it? Because the biggest drilled hole that we did to mine, I think it's about 10 to 15 kilometers. With volcanic eruptions. Okay, now you know whenever it's going to be a volcanic eruption, like, oh, let's do some diamond hunts.
Though my
Maybe
question,
we get some diamonds out of that volcano.
I think it's also, when minerals form, so they need certain situations to form, and then crafted with meteor drops. That's interesting.
That's interesting.
But basically, I know that there's mines where diamonds are basically, there are some specific places on Earth where there are more diamonds than other places, and I do not know if those places are near volcanoes or something like that, or very old volcanoes. But that's very interesting. Yeah.
I would
It's
say
a good question.
not all are near volcanoes, because where I used to live in Angola, they have the second biggest mining hole, open hole in the world, and there's no volcanoes, there's no tectonic activity there, and they just have a lot of diamonds in there. I would love to have a diamond crafted by a meteor drop. How cool is that? Let's go.
Actually, I was just Googling one day the price of meteorites, and the price is like, if you have a meteorite, like it's a collectible.
Yeah, it is a collectible. Okay, it's time to raffle the fourth. I think we're going to the fourth lucky miner of the day. Yeah, the fourth. So good luck, everyone. Let's do this. We've got, out of 17 possible lucky miners today, let's hit raffle. We've got number 12. So number 12 is Blue Tulip. Congratulations. It's been quite some time. Blue Tulip is also one of the miners in here that's got a ruby before.
Right.
Let's see if
So
you can repeat the feat.
we already used the ruby, so we will restart.
No, I'm not sure what pickaxe does he own.
Oh.
I'm saying that he mined the ruby.
Drakushi is saying you can use ChatGPT and you find out an answer. I would not agree on that. ChatGPT only is correct 90% of your answers. So it's quite good, but it's only 90% of success rate at this moment of time.
So Blue Tulip has a gold pickaxe, actually.
A gold pickaxe.
Do we have any ready for
we
us?
already used 2, I think.
The one from the bags as well?
Yep.
We need to
No
place
worries.
more. We need to place more. Maybe instead of okay. I was thinking maybe we could get. No, that would be very hard to track down. Like get a diamond pickaxe and just use the hit points. Nah, you're right. Let's restart it. Let's do it like it's stated.
Yeah, it's just also we can see how it works when it's like that.
Probably when we go to the basement, we need to make like a second and third row of pickaxes. It does feel most of the times that we're short on pickaxes.
Yeah. So basically, if you can look now, where is my hand?
So 10 dirt and 10 clay. Ooh, yeah.
There is a gold diamond pickaxe right there, but it's not pickable. It's just
a
for decoration. And at this moment we have quite some pickaxes which is also a decoration and also pickable. So I think for this moment we can just add few.
We can add a few. I would not take that one. Like that's final. That's on the final version. We will take all these pickaxes that have been just scattered around the map and laying down there. That will not be. You cannot just go like, "Hey, getting this pickaxe. Let's do this." You'll have to complete those quests. Okay, let me take notes here. And since you already restarted, so gold pickaxe. We're going for clay plus dirt. This is for blue tulip. And lastly, everyone that's watching this stream, please wish Blue Tulip good luck. From our end as well, good luck, Blue Tulip. Let's do this.
I will just mine one sand just to make sure everything is working. Because I did restart the game. All good.
It's not as perfect, but we can already see it's how faster it is.
Actually, when I'm recording, it's so tricky. Basically, even when I'm on StreamYard, it just takes so much resources out of my PC. But when I'm not recording, it's way better. So that's a bit sad that
it happens. It's part of it.
Streaming takes so much resources out of my system. Because at least for Bruno, it's not that noticeable. So yeah.
I also noticed the amount of that I get less frames per second when I'm streaming, where I'm sharing my screen, for example, when I'm not doing it. So, okay, now Blue Tulip, let's go. We've got 10 dirt and 10 clay. I can sense that this is going to be something really cool out of here. All right, let's do this.
Right, our first block.
Yep. I'm not sure if Mukduk saw the question that we posted. For example, those places that have diamonds that you can find like at 10 kilometers into the ground, like if they're formed 150 kilometers deep into the ground, how do they get up here?
So probably that diamond spend really long time in the ground. So I imagine like there is the core of Earth, and then there's magma, and then there's that tiny surface of solidified Earth, and
Hmm.
basically it's always moving to sides and just deep inside. So basically, those diamonds are made really deep, but they
Hmm.
always going up slowly each year. And the one that we found like spent
Hmm.
the whole millennia of time. So, but that's only my understanding of it.
Okay.
um, but what did MacDuck answer? Said volcanic eruptions really make a lot of diamonds on the surface.
Okay. I did not know that. I feel like my explorations
Oh, he
to
just
volcanic. Okay.
made the answer.
I'll read it out loud while you're mining. So, Africa has a large number of diamond deposits because it has a number of ancient cratons. What's a craton? I have to Google. I know canyon. I know a crater. I don't know what's a craton. Maybe it's the canyon and the crater at the same time. Cratons. Craton, the stable interior portion of a continent characteristically composed of ancient crystalline basement rock.
All right, we got one copper ore.
Okay, sorry. I was just still absorbing everything that I was reading. Okay, so blue tulip already got a copper ore. Let's go. Note all of that. Okay, so the craton is the stable interior of a continent. Okay, let's continue the explanation. So Africa has a large number of diamond deposits because it has a number of ancient cratons, which are large areas of stable rock that are particularly well suited for hosting diamond deposits. These cratons formed billions of years ago and have been relatively undisturbed since that time, making them ideal for the formation and preservation of diamonds. Okay, wow. I know that Africa has a lot of diamond deposits there. That is true. Did not knew it. This was the answer for it. So it means that Africa is. So if Africa has more, it takes a long time to make a diamond, and Africa has a lot of diamonds, and it has a lot of ancient cratons. Does that mean that Africa then it's the oldest continent, or is the oldest piece of land in Earth?
Maybe it's the most stable one for the most time, for the longest time.
Oh,
Of
they do
all.
not have earthquakes there. There's a lot of kimberlites. What? Let's see what's a kimberlite is. Oh, kimberlite is. It looks good. It has some sort of birthmark.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. This is really cool. It feels like it was a stone that was shot into the rock. Wow, Kimberly is a very beautiful rock, I have to say. If you do not know what we are talking about, please do put a search on what McDuck just wrote there. Kimberlite.
All right, so we mined 10 clay and 10 dirt
Mm-hmm. Already?
already. Yeah,
We only got one copper.
only one.
It's
I
already broken, the pickaxe?
not yet, but I suppose that if I break one more block,
It will happen.
yep.
Okay, let's see.
So I will try to destroy one sand.
And
Yep.
you're right. Blue Tulip, congratulations. You got yourself a copper ore. So you're going to keep ranking into the leaderboard, and you'll have those prizes sent out later today to your wallet. We've got about 25 minutes. We given away 4 pickaxes. It's time to keep raffling. I wanted at least to give 5 pickaxes. So before we went live, I was like, okay, minimum will be 5 pickaxes, depending on how much time it takes to mine. Let's see if we can give more. So let's go into the 5th. So we did general pickaxe owner, general pickaxe owner. Let's do another one for pickaxe owners. So good luck, everyone. Let me see if it's more filled. We've got 17 responses. Good luck, everyone. We've got number 14. And who is 14? It's Exploric. Congratulations, Exploric. You got yourself to be one of the lucky miners of today. And I already see that you're here. All right. Now, Exploric, let me double check, but I can recall that Exploric has a ruby pickaxe.
Ooh.
But before you collect it, let me actually just double check it.
All right, what I can see that Exploric is a 3rd member of the Impossible Ones.
Oh, okay. Let's go.
So we already have some clan clash.
So it means that the Impossible Ones now only need 2 more members to form the clan and get the role inside the server.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Almost there. Okay, 16 days ago, that was a ruby pickaxe, and it confirms Exploric has a ruby pickaxe to mine. Okay, Exploric, you know the drill. You know how to mine. Let us know what type of blocks do you want to go for. And probably we're going to avoid sand and dirt, just time-wise. We want to be able to raffle more pickaxes. In order to do so, we need to mine fast. Let's hit gravel this time. All right, that's a nice choice. Gravel is definitely on fire today.
This season.
So, this season. Okay, we've got Exploric here. And good luck to you and everyone that's watching. Please send good luck to Exploric, as we, as always, want to see the most prizes dropping in the Misty Mountain and at the Pickaxe Master. So let's bring up those good vibes and bring up those good lucks as well. I'm going to need some water, getting all dried up here. So to summarize, we have general master mining leaderboards, which are for pickaxe owners. We've got the general for silver, gold, ruby, and diamond pickaxe. We've got the silver ore, it seems. So let's go. Already starting good. Then we've got the master mining leaderboard, which are only for epic and legendary pickaxe owners. So in this case, ruby, diamond, and pickaxe pendant with Didona. That's also legendary. We've got best miner throughout all the resources. So coal, iron, silver, gold, diamond, ruby, emerald, sapphire, all the categories, there will be a best miner every season. You also need a pickaxe to participate on this, and it could be either one starting from the common, so it will be the silver.
Another
silver ore. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to get the clan mining seasons, which will be also again, no, in this case, it will be for all pickaxe owners. So it means wooden and iron pickaxes will be included, but it will have a different way of, they will work in a different system, more like a multiplier rather than anything else.
3rd silver ore.
Exploric is getting all the luck from today.
Indeed.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. At least someone has to get that luck.
All right.
And in
So
terms for the avatar, yeah, go ahead.
no, no, I was just wanting to say that this was the block that previous time drop us the ruby.
The ruby, yeah. It was no, it was that one,
This one,
or it was the. I think
I
it
think
was.
that was that one.
Well, either case, none of them gave us this time.
Yeah.
So we're going to have the avatars. That's one of the things that we also want to launch during this year. And for the avatars, there's going to be something really cool about it as well. Cannot wait to share all those beans that we have. There's so many beans to be shared, but it's still not the right time to give them so. Sometimes I just have to sit here and like, don't say it yet. Too early. But good things are waiting for you. I have a long beard, so can't wait to have an avatar with a good looking beard. Wait, if there are some avatars with good beards, are these ones? How many different beards do we have in the avatars? 30, 40?
40, I think,
40 different type of beards.
and then mustaches.
And mustaches as well. It's going to be so cool. But the avatar system and the family system as well, integrated with the clan system, it's going to be crazy. All I have to say, it's going to be crazy.
Ooh, the
Another.
fourth one.
Let's
The
go.
fourth one. Yep.
Let's just say that we're thinking also in leveling system for the avatars in the websites. What? That was too much. That was too much. I'm very eager to get the website running, I have to say. There was also one room around there. It was near where the Bitbone skeletons are. I did open a bit one of those galleries. Like there was some really closed corridors,
Hmm.
and I just tried to open up. It felt like I would not say claustrophobic, but it felt like a bit just too small, narrow to be walking around.
All right. No worries. I think I should be able to find it. So
Beans with a whole bunch of salsa. Yeah, I think it was that direction.
oh, all right.
You
So
got a ruby pickaxe. You could kill that guy in no time. Cha 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 cha. See how easy. Pow. Done. Out of the way. So it was around. Not
Yeah.
this place.
But this place with this avatar really feels a whole different than with LARPs.
Mm-hmm. Or even with the Care Bears.
Yeah.
Maybe what we'll do is that when we get to this experience, it will have a fixed avatar, so it's always running with.
It's not that.
It would be cool if it was something that you could choose, like use game's avatar, use your own avatar. Oh, that's the place reworked there. There you go. You can see just a bit of those clay, and also that corner is a bit more open.
I think with this place, the best solution regarding the camera
Mm-hmm.
is just to add one level, one block below.
Mm-hmm.
I think there should be no worries. But this area is very. Or you mean this place?
Oh yeah, I just put some of those dirt blocks,
All
that
right.
stone as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, but regarding this place, I think that the best way is to be to lower this.
The floor?
Yeah.
We still have room to lower the floor there?
Well, I think so. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should. We should if that does not lead into the boss room. No, not here, Bruno.
Yeah, not here. Quite. Uh, I can definitely say that it starts right here.
Okay.
So that's the right underneath. Right here, we have the entrance.
We have not did it yet, the Steel Bridge quest.
Yeah.
We should definitely do it on Friday.
Yeah. I totally agree that we should do it on Friday just to show it.
I
Probably
was
some people
actually
saw it.
I was actually thinking that in one of the streams, we should do something different, which would be we do all the quests inside the map, see if we can complete it all in 2 hours. So let's just go like playing like not speed running, but hardcore player mode. Like, okay, let's try to complete all of this in 2 hours. And what we will do, since we raffle, since not raffle, we give a lot of pickaxes as rewards for playing the game. We do raffle who gets the prize of that pickaxe. So I know that during all these quests, there's a lot of pickaxes that are being given throughout the time. So it will be a special edition type of stream, a bit different.
Yeah. Totally waiting for that.
It will be cool to see, like, okay, what's the medium? What would be the medium or an average of, if we just play the game, how much resources we would get out of the pickaxes that are being given away? It will be some beans. Oh, by the way, before we do so, maybe we should. I also added some mushrooms there in that place, just to know like that's a passage, and more going into your right side or the where you go to the climbing routes.
Mm-hmm.
You can see how those mushrooms stand out from the map, right?
They do. Yeah, they do. You can definitely see them and just probably follow them.
I think that we can also make it NPC, just saying like, hey, if you follow the mushrooms, they'll lead to magical places. Or just give a tip, like if you follow the mushrooms, there's going to be something interesting related to that. All right. You know what, Gibash? We're about to close the stream, and have we finished already this pickaxe?
Yep.
So we got Explore it, got 4 silver ores. That was the total.
Yep.
All right. So we still have time for one more.
Just let me
Don't eat them. Well, depending what you're looking for when you're eating these, they kind of look like magical. Oh, we finished mine. Yes, Exploric. It's already broken, it seems. Let's try it again. Cuba's just going to give it another try.
So we're mining gravel, yes? We did mine gravel.
Yes.
And
yes.
I think we got that message already. No, we did not.
No.
So another silver ore.
And it was another silver ore. Rigged.
All right.
5.
How can I? So did I went to check that place.
So it was not broken. Okay, let's keep mining. Let's see if we still have time to mine the last one for general. Let's speed mine. Will speed mine be a thing?
Probably.
You know what's my favorite type of mining?
Mass mining.
You got it right, mass mining. I feel I can get more lucky when I'm mass mining, because when you I try to kill 3 different blocks at the same time, and now it's much easier because the blocks, when they're standing next to each other, they're from different types. So it's actually to do it now than it was earlier.
Yeah. So at least when I'm mining on stream, so I really enjoy mining one block at a time. But I really understand what you're saying, Bruno, to mine them in mass. So I'm also trying not to separate too much, that there's still some blocks left which you can like hit it in one go, but they have to be different. Yeah. So now our pickaxe is broken, and we got 5 silver ores. That's good. That's very good.
That's a very good one. I feel when I'm mining multiple blocks, that's what I get is like I see 3 prizes about to drop. So it's like at least one of this is going to be a prize. And usually, well, you have more chances to get actually a prize because there's more blocks at the same time. So I'm like, yeah, I'm getting a prize out of this. And most of the times you get from one or the other. Sometimes you get 2 prizes. That's extra excitement for myself. All right. 10 minutes. Let's do the last raffle. This will be for general. We've got 30 responses. So let me open up that real fast. Give away that pickaxe super, super fast. Get that mining done. And then wrap up the stream so that we can come back Friday at 3 p.m. UTC to make the quests and see if we can complete all the quests all together. And hopefully the map is much more optimized by then again. We'll see even less and less lag every time that we go here. So let's get this form ready. Here it is. One out of 30. Good luck. Let's see who will be the last lucky miner of the day, which will make the 6th lucky miner of today's show. And we got number 21.
Oh. Big number.
And it's Goishful. Goishful got himself to be the last lucky miner of the day. Let me see if he's got...
Are you here? I did not see him in the chat for quite some time.
And also, I think I got his wallet address wrong, filled in here for some reason. Okay. Let me try to check it directly. Can you check if Goishful is still here?
Yeah, I'm... Oh, he's here. He's here.
He's here.
A little bit of delay.
PG, next time, hopefully you'll get it. You have to fill both forms to get extra chances to win. All right, so Gushful is here. I just need to double check his wallet address because it seems like there's something wrong. I was not able to confirm it for any reason. Did you confirm that it was well written, the wallet address he submitted? Well, I don't think you can actually check it right now. So what we're going to ask you to do, Goshful, if you are in our Discord server, please open up a ticket so we know what's your wallet address if you win, to send you a prize. And actually to check if you got a pickaxe or not as well.
He says he can submit it again.
No, he won't be able.
So probably on Discord it's best.
I'm going to try to open the file again. Maybe it, for some reason, did not show well. All right. This is the wrong one. Yeah, for some reason. Sometimes I get these weird format address. Okay, let me try to see on OpenSea. Well, actually, I can see it on OpenSea. There's no activity on it, just to be sure, but it seems that this is the wallet address, and I find no pickaxe.
Partial, you don't have a pickaxe, so
So we'll do the raffle between 1 and 2 to see if we will get either an iron or a silver pickaxe. So good luck. And let's see what you're going to get. It's a 1. So iron pickaxe for you. And let's do it. Gushful, congratulations and good luck.
Just I will pick up the iron pickaxe.
And got the wallet address. Actually, it's correct. So here we go. Got it? And everything is ready. Gushful. What type of blocks do you want to mine with your iron pickaxe? There's 5 hit points here, and as you know, the blocks will take away different hit points from your pickaxe. Sand will take away 1, dirt will take away 2. Can I still do sand? Yes, you can. We've got some blocks that have been chosen. Good luck, Gushful. Let's see what we'll be getting today.
All right, so starting to mine sand.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we probably mined in the main gallery.
Find it, yeah. Yeah, right here.
Oh,
coal.
Nice. We got a coal. Actually, I was thinking that every time that we get that message of when the pickaxe is broken, usually leaves a stone there. That will be the place that it will spawn the next prize every time next time you're mining.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking to get the message like, hey, try to memorize this place where you're at, because next time you'll mine, this is where it will spawn the prize. Do you see this rock? Here it's going to, where it's going to spawn again. I can see like players mining, getting that message of the pickaxe just broke, and then getting somewhere else. They're like, why I'm not getting a prize? What's happening? And then the prize is like far, far away where they mined previously.
So I think this is our 5th sand block. We will mine it one more.
We got 1 coal, right?
Yep, at this moment. And yeah, so yeah, one coal. That's nice.
Maybe we can get a fun fact to close the stream. We got only 2 today. Mukdak, if you're still around, what do you say? We got 2 fun facts. It was the one about the earthquake, and it was the second one about the diamonds. We do that. We had some sort of extra fun facts in the middle. Let's go. You need the Ansel and Gretel system where you can drop pebbles so you don't get lost. Ansel? What's an Ansel? I have to... Come on. Fred, you're killing me with those smart words that I do not know what they are. Ansel. What's that? And Hansel and Gretel. Okay, I wrote this wrong. Oh, this is a book. German fairy tale collected by German. Little stepbrother and little stepsister. Hansel and Gretel are brother and sister abandoned in a forest where they fall into hands of a witch who lives in a house made of gingerbread. Oh, okay, that story.
And I think Fred first said, you know, when you go, you have to leave a pebble behind you just to got the way back. Though I learned this in Minecraft. Maybe someday I will show everyone how to not get lost in cave. Yeah.
Do you think that would be possible? Maybe we can get some sort of wagon there where when you attack it, it will drop like a pebble. So you can leave pebbles in the way of like, okay, I want to make track of this place. Or you just have a bunch of signs, pickable signs, where you just pick a sign and you go like, I'm going to place this one in here. Puck. So the player, when they're there, they can also start to design the route, you know? They can bring signs. There could be a couple of stuff outside the mountain, they would bring them
Only
out
for
to the
themselves?
yeah, only for themselves. So they're pickable, and every player can design in a different way in every session.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it might be.
Build your way back.
So
Yeah, you understand how it could work, right?
yeah. I just don't know if that's really helpful.
Well, I believe that for the player will be like, okay, I'm going to drop this one here so I know my way back. And Muktak already got the fun fact for us. So, how old is the Earth? Probably Gibbers knows this one. Billions
Yeah.
years old. A, 3.5 billion. 2, 2.5 billion. C, 4.5 billion. And D, 7.5 billion. We've got Breezy 75 going for C. Wicked U2 also choosing C. I'm not sure. I
Well,
don't know how old it is.
at least in my point of view, none of these answers are correct because it took 14 billion years just to evolve to this place where Earth could be as it is.
Hmm. So
So,
what does that even mean?
well, Earth is the same age as the universe, at least in my kind of opinion. It took all that time. But
Maybe
of course, this question is a bit different. So it asks, when did the Earth start to collide? To become
the planets.
a planet. Yeah.
Okay. Mhm.
So I think it's around 5 billion years.
So answer C, 4.5.
Yeah, I
That's
think
so
that's
many. That's so many billions of years. I cannot even grasp. I
yeah.
would go for I don't know. I'm not googling it. You don't
But
ask age. That's rude. Like, hey Earth, how old are you? I would be like, you wait. You don't ask age to people.
but the funny thing that we do not know why the Earth is called Earth.
That yeah, that's a good one. And PG, thank you for hanging out. We'll also be closing the stream soon, so we'll just get the answer from the fun fact, and then we'll say some cheers and wish you an amazing week until we come back as well. All right, I'll go. I'll follow. Everyone's answering C. I'll go for C as well. So 4.5. So it's near 5 billion uh, years. I'm also going to vote that one. Chooks. Mukduk, please don't tell us we're all wrong.
Hmm. Well, I think that we should be quite close because there is so much difference between 4.5 billion years and 3.5 million years, and I think that we all heard on Discovery quite a bit of content about that, and I think that the C answers like really getting the support, and I feel like that's the most.
Everyone's watching Discovery Channel. So we got the answer. The Earth is approximately 4.5 billion years old. This may seem like a long time, but it's actually relatively young compared when some other planets in our solar system. So it is the correct answer is C. Congratulations to everyone that answered rightfully. You guys know your stuff. And as for today, Mukduk, thank you for joining us and for giving us some really cool fun facts. Wicked you to thank you for being here, helping to welcome everyone and to update those leaderboards as well. Gibash, thank you for going with us through the map, and everyone that has joined, thank you for staying here. As for myself, just thank you also for just being chatting nonstop and never being able to shut up. So before we
Um,
go, I'll say very quickly. I want to thank you for coming here. We'll be back on Friday for more raffles. Just join our Discord server. Ask any question you want. We'll be there to answer as well. All the prizes will be sent out later on during the stream. So thank you for joining us. And Gibash, now please get.
so of course, thank you everyone for being in the stream, and of course, thank you Bruno for keeping us entertaining. Of course, very thank you, Magdak, for all of that education that we get from those educational stones. And I don't know, yeah. Thanks to the whole community of Sandbox, just to be to. I'm very glad to be able to be here for you to create this content. It's really touching that we are humans went this far.
Hell yeah, I've not said it better. We're very grateful to be here and be here with you, creating this content that's we feel like it's an added value to the Sandbox community. And thank you for joining in. And look, hopefully that's we're doing ourselves a good job, and you're enjoying this type of content. And Huddle Hill is asking, we're rating anyone? Actually, from opened up to see if there's anyone streaming. There's actually no one streaming, at least from everyone that we are following. But let's look on the Sandbox category to see if there's anyone streaming right now. And it does not seem like so. So probably it will be hard. Do you guys have any suggestions on who should we rate?
I have a suggestion just to. Oh, Blue Tulip is streaming? Oh, that's nice.
Blue Tulip is streaming? I do not see him.
He's streaming in the Viewer Racers. You saw that game that
Yeah, you played on your
yeah.
Okay.
So there is a lot of SandFam which plays that game, and maybe we could read them.
Okay, let me follow Blue Tulip real fast. All right. Okay, let's do this. Let's get with Blue Tulip. He's a SandFam, he's streaming, he's doing some races. So let's keep it going on. Everyone, thank you for joining. We'll be wrapping up the stream now. Stay safe, and we will see each other on Friday. Until then, have a great time and enjoy yourself. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf titans with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds.
And there is some kind of weird magic. What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?